Hi there, in this video we're going to be running through how to request a ride in the LifeSocial application. We already assume that you have signed up and created your account. So Carpool Kenny is going to be signing into his account today. So this is the actual landing page of the carpooling site. So from here, basically we're going to be adding a new trip. So we click on the add new trip button here. We do get a pop-up. So Carpool Kenny, he's departing from Sydney. He's actually wanting to go and explore Cairns. Okay, so next bit here is the trip type. We're selecting on looking for someone to drive me. Now with the date, Carpool Kenny is actually looking to depart on the 15th of April. And he's wanting to get in a reasonably earlier start, so he chooses 9 o'clock in the morning. So with the flexible to plus and minus. Now Carpool Kenny at this point is flexible plus and minus 2 days. This actually means that Carpool Kenny is actually really saying that he's happy to leave anywhere between the 13th of April up until the 17th of April type of thing there. So that's where he's flexible there. If you're not flexible, don't choose it. Just basically put it on flexible 0 days. Okay, so this trip, it's not a recurring trip, so we will actually not even click that at the moment. There's the next bit here called offering. This offering here is basically you're instigating an amount of money that you're offering to help cover transport, fuel costs, stuff like that, to travel from Sydney to Cairns. It's not compulsory, it's not mandatory type of thing, and it is something that certainly remains negotiable between you and the driver. Do be aware of things like overcharging if you feel like it seems to be an exorbitant amount of money for the distance and all that type of thing. Maybe look around for other people and stuff like that when you're searching. But certainly Kenny at this point, he's instigating an amount. He's put down that he's willing to offer $35 travel from Sydney to Cairns one way. There. Next option here, or the next thing here, is car traveller preferred. So in this case here, Carpool Kenny, he may only want to travel with a female, a male. But at this point, he actually doesn't really care, so he's chosen either. I don't really care. So in the description here, this gives you an option to actually communicate to potential drivers there. So what we've got down here is Carpool Kenny. He's looking to explore Cairns. And he's also suggested a departure point. He's thinking maybe we could depart Central Station, Sydney. What do you think, type of thing, and speak soon. So basically, that also allows the drivers to then also come back and say, well, I'm going to be more towards this other area rather than Central, so maybe we could try and meet there, or I'll just come pick you up from your house. Okay, so the next thing here is you can upload some images. Now, these images, basically, it can be pictures of yourself, it can be pictures of area that you're wanting to go and travel, explore type of thing, or in the area that you might make the suggested meeting point type of thing. So at this point, we're just going to have a quick look, see what. So Carpool Kenny's chosen to upload something, a picture of Cairns where he actually wants to go. So from here, just simply click on Add Trip. Okay, so from the top here we can see your new trip has been added successfully. That's great. If we look down below the map on the right hand side where it says new trips, we can see recent added. We've got a trip that's added 1 second ago departing from Sydney. If we click on the link, it says request, that will actually take us to a picture of the view of the trip here, and we can see on the map here where it's going from A to B. A bit of information about the trip. There's the information we've just entered in there. Further below that, we see the carpool information. This is information about Carpool Kenny. Carpool Kenny here also doesn't have any ratings at the moment, but this is because it's his first trip on the site. So basically what happens with carpool ratings as well is that after the first trip is completed, both the driver and the traveller both get the choice to actually leave feedback about each other type of thing, and that feedback kind of sticks around as well, and that's actually public for other people who might be wanting to travel with you, so you can actually read the previous feedback left off people and get a fair idea of what the person's like, are they reliable, and things like that. So that's that there. If we just click on the image, we can actually see that this is this picture that Carpool Kenny did upload. It's where he wants to go. Okay, so this is what drivers do see when they do search and find someone going in a very similar area, they'll see this. They'll have other options on the left-hand side here about making inquiries and adding them to a friends network and things like that there. But there's effectively, as far as adding a request for a trip, that's been done. So Carpool Kenny is actually fine to now just log out of the application and go along his own way. So thank you very much.